Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today's valued viewer request is from GameBreaker08. Can you do a tutorial on how to set up a Reaper JTAC? Yeah, let's go and do it. I'll show you A, how to create it in a mission, B, how to interact with it in a Hornet, and C, how to interact with it with my wingman as well, my AI wingman. So this is single player. I don't really do single player, but it's all pretty simple. Mission editor, file, create new mission, Syria, fine. Let's find somewhere to create some targets. So we're going to go here in Turkey, new ground group, put them there. Make them a coalition of Russia, bad guys. Make lots of them. There's our bad guys. In fact, a few less. There. Done. Next, let's create our AI Reaper JTAC. So, new aircraft group. Place it there. Make sure it's USA because we're going to be the USA Blues. We're going to change its type to just the first thing, MQ9 Reaper, that'll do fine. We're going to add a waypoint roughly to the target there. Attached to waypoint 1, we're going to add an advanced option of add from task orbit. That means that he will start there, he will go to waypoint 1, and he will orbit until he runs out of fuel. Next, let's change his task. Task AFAC, Airborne Forward Air Controller. That will automatically add this guy here, Forward Air Controller, so he'll do the JTAC / Forward Air Controller job. Note, you could also do it very similar with a ground vehicle. It doesn't have to be an airborne vehicle. Next, change the frequency. I'm just going to leave it at 251 megahertz, but you can change it if you want. Next, change his call sign to something you can remember, and we're going to be Chevy. That's the minimum we can do to get this guy working, and that's perfectly fine. Next, let's create us. We're going to be a Hornet over here. USA, ground attack, F-18, client, with a waypoint over there. Let's give ourselves some weapons. In fact, let's just take guns, keep it super simple. I'm going to give myself a wingman. I'm going to make that wingman veteran. Okay, so with as few clicks as possible, we've created everything we need for a automated AFAC / JTAC mission. One more thing of importance, mission options. It's very important to make sure we set whether we want easy communications on or off. So I'm going to turn it on here and I'm going to force it on. If you play without easy communications, you'll have to use your radio more realistically. For ease, we're going to turn easy communications on. In fact, I'm not even going to bother saving it. Let's just go straight in. So, with easy communications on, all I need to do is press communication menu and I'll be able to talk to anyone in the mission, my flight, the JTAC or the ATC, without playing with my radio here. If easy communications is turned off, you will need to do it more realistically. So you would need to set the radio here, I can't even remember how to do it, set your frequency up there, and you would need to use your COM1 and COM2 push to talk. So let's continue. I'm going to talk to the JTAC. So comms menu, JTAC. I'm checking in 15 minutes, about 25 miles out. Check my guys here. There's my wingman. We're sending him details, the request for the 9 line.
Time on station is 0 plus 15. Available for tasking. What do you have for us? This is Chevy 1-1. Type 2 in effect. Advise and ready for 9 line.
That's me, that's him, that's the type of 9 lane that we're going to get, and advise when we're ready. Back over to here, ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Any point we can check out and leave it.
Line is as follows. 1, 2, 3, NA, 28 MSL.
Information from the 9 line. 1, 2 and 3 are not applicable here. 4, the elevation is thus. The type of targets are APC. The coordinates are this in MGRS. It's going to be marked by, in this case, WP Willie Pete White Phosphorus. Are there any friendlies in the area? 0. No, there are no friendlies in the area, and we are going to egress to the west. Let him finish.
APC, Yankee, Foxtrot 3, 0, 5, 6, 3, 5. Marked by Willie Pete, 0. No factor. Egress west. Advise and ready for remarks and further talk on.
Okay, we're going to press the comm menu and ready for copy remarks.
Ready to copy remarks. Use cannon.
Okay, there you go. Use cannon as opposed to the bombs. Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Let's see what else we've got. We're going to do a 9-line readback because it's something you just have to do.
Yankee, Foxtrot 3, 0, 5, 6, 3, 5. Readback correct.
Mr. Wagner says he's happy with it.
Report IP inbound.
An IP is going to be 10...
Contact bearing 333.4.
Just ignore him. The IP is going to be 10 miles either north, east, south or west of the target location. We're just going to pretend that we are at one of those positions. This is just our wingman spotting a target. We'll just ignore that for now. IP inbound towards the target.
IP inbound.
Mr. Wagner. Shut up, wingman. Never do this single player stuff. Wagner says that we can continue. He also says that the mark is on the deck. That means Willie Pete is in effect. And let me know if you can see it. I don't know how you guys can do this single player thing. That would drive me absolutely nuts having to listen to it. Where is the mark? There it is. There's the Willie Pete. Okay, let's see what we're going to say next. Contact the mark.
Contact the mark. From the mark, east 40 meters.
He said that from the Willie Pete, the hostiles are 40 meters to the east. Tell him that I'm inbound now.
In field, 1-1.
Or I'm in for the attack. We've got to egress to the west, haven't we? I've got to tell my wingman to come and help me. So, parent menu, flight, engage, ground targets.
Engage targets of opportunity.
I'm not sure he can use his cannon, but I guess we'll give it a go. There you go. In he goes.
Engaging target. Contact bearing 061.4. Running in. Contact bearing 061.
Off to the west.
Contact bearing 061.4.
Pretending that I've killed them, and tell Mr. Wagner that we're done.
Bearing 063.1.
Let's pretend all those bad guys are destroyed.
In field, 1-1. Contact bearing 062. Down there. In field, 1-1. You may depart.
So what we've looked at there is the easiest, quickest way to make a airborne AFAC working from the mission editor. How to add myself in, how to add a wingman in that we can control in single player, how to contact the AFAC in this case, or it could be a JTAC, how to go through the necessary steps to get him to get you on target, and attack the target, kill the target, tell them that you're off target and off. If you wanted to do it more milsim, you would have to get the correct directions, the IP and stuff like that. I hope that was useful, and see you later.